So I had to let one of the cheerleaders in the house because she's here. We're about to go cook some dinner and just enjoy each other's company. But I said, cheerleader, hold on. Hold on, because let me wrap up this segment, this beautiful segment to be exact. This amazing shoe that I have to my right. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, and then we'll go ahead and enjoy each other's company. So as you can see, I'm dressed to impress, but I'm actually just dressed casual, relaxed. And when the cheerleader came into the house, she was like, you know what, Mr. Wonderful? You're always looking so damn amazing. I appreciate you looking presentable for myself. And I said, you know what? Thank you. But I also do it for the people out there, the fellas, and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. Oh, you know you get my heart pumping. And of course, that beautiful moonlight shining through the FC Sneaker Factory windows upon Mr. Wonderful. Oh, the skin, the hair, I mean, the total package, right? Of course, always in shape, 365 days out of the year, always in shape. So let's go ahead and wrap up this amazing segment of the Air Jordan 12. But hold on. This one exactly is not quite an Air Jordan 12, but I still put it up there because it came out around the time of the Air Jordan 12. This shoe that I'm staring at to my right, I mean, it does mimic the Air Jordan 12 in some way. And you know what? Before I even go into this shoe more and more, hold on. Let's go ahead and rewind. Let's go back to this fit. Looking casual, I am wearing this nice heather gray Lululemon fundamental tee. I love these tees. You can just never go wrong with the solid colors. I am wearing some nice Page denim. As you can see, I am wearing a nice brown belt, but the Page denim is just amazing on me. So I'm sure it'd probably be amazing on you, but on me it just feels amazing. The comfort, the stretch, just a great pair of denim. I am also wearing the nice blue Smurf, the G-Shock 6900. I just love this blue. It definitely pops. The cheerleader even said, like, oh, I love that watch. I love when you wear that watch. It just looks amazing. And it really just brings out your outfit. I said thank you. Always tell the ladies thank you when they compliment you. All right, so I got the fit out of the way, right? Now let's go ahead and go on to sneaker profiles. 275 right here. And like I said, this is the finale of the Air Jordan 12 segment. A shoe that just really means a lot to me when it comes to when I look at this shoe. It just brings back so many memories. Let me go ahead and open up the books, because you know what? That door is open up for you beautiful people. The FC Sneaker Factory door. Let me go ahead and open up the books. 275 pages to be exact when it comes to this catalog of shoes that I have delivered to you, and the book is open right here on it. Now let's go ahead and go on to this segment. I'm gonna stand up for a little bit of it because it's just, this shoe means so much to me, because like I mentioned before on the last episode, this shoe really brought me into the game. It really got me into shoes, and I can't really say that because I always been into shoes like pretty much my entire life. I always loved shoes. I always thought like shoes were amazing, especially like when I would see them in magazines, like the old like Sports Illustrated ads, you know, the Bo Jacksons, you know, the Air Trainer, that Auburn colorway just really just blew my mind. When I saw like the Fresh Waters, the Griffey ones, when those first came out, blew my mind. When I saw the old school Agassiz, when I was going through those magazines back in the days in the early 90s, blew my mind. So there's always shoes that were blowing my mind. My parents always got me good shoes growing up, you know, Nikes growing up when I was in elementary school. I never had a pair of Jordans growing up though, when, you know, in my elementary school years. Probably those were too much. Here's a little fun fact. My dad actually, Floyd Sr., he actually purchased a pair of Air Jordan 1s from 85. Back in the day, he bought the original pair. He got in trouble from my mom when he purchased that pair. My mom made him take it back, or she wanted him to take those back because they were just a lot of money for that time, and we weren't the richest people at that time. They weren't, because they were just barely married and stuff like that. But like, he got in trouble for purchasing those shoes. So my dad does have roots in the Air Jordans, especially the original Air Jordan 1s. He did own those. He says he doesn't remember what happened to him. He said he played basketball in them, but eventually he probably wore them to do the lawn, like so many other shoes that I've done in my past. But I do have roots in Air Jordan 1s, but I never grew up having them until like my later years, in middle school and high school and so forth. So this one though right here, this one, like I said, this shoe, it really caught my eye back in the day. And you're going to laugh but you shouldn't really laugh too much, because this shoe was really iconic for the time period of when it came out. Because at this time, Jordan released the Air Jordan 12. So this is why I put this shoe in this segment, because really it is based off an Air Jordan 12. It came from that same year. This shoe was released back in 1997. Okay, it was the first shoe that ever released from the Jordan brand. Because at this time, Nike was releasing Jordans, and then during this particular year, this was the first model to actually come off the Air Jordan brand. So, like I'm reading right here, so it says it was the very first model under the newly founded Jordan brand after Michael Jordan and Nike decided to create a standalone brand for all Air Jordan products. So this was the first shoe to ever branch out. So this was a big deal. This was a really big deal back in the day when this shoe came out, because now we have tons of Air Jordan brands, right? We have tons of different models, and I'm not just talking about like the Air Jordan 1, 2, 3, nothing like that, like just these weird models like the Team Jordans, all these other models that came out that are out there, the Spazike, stuff like that, garbage at this point when it comes to till now. But this shoe was really iconic. And I remember when I first saw it, I was just like in awe, right? Like it was like seeing a beautiful lady for that was around my age. And I was just like, oh my God, I was starstruck. Because I just loved the colors. I just loved the model. And I remember I walked into Champs and I saw it and I was just like, man, I want that shoe. I bugged my parents. I bugged them for a long time. A long time, probably like a week. I bugged them and I was just like, man, can you guys buy me the shoe? It was $120 at that time. A lot of money for 97. A lot of money for my parents to spend on me for a pair of shoes. Typically, I never really got a pair of shoes over $100 at that time. So like this one was like, they're just like, no, we can't afford that right now. Basically, that's that. Speaking real at that time to me, and I understood. I understood the time frame at that time period when it came to finances and stuff like that. But I was just like, man, I just always wanted it. 97. So growing up, finally getting a job, finally of being able to afford shoes, because that was always my thing. I just can't wait. I can't wait to actually have a job. I can't wait to buy everything that I want. Shoes and so forth. And one of these days, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy these shoes. Okay, so eventually comes full circle. This was way later down from 97 when I purchased this shoe. But this was the original shoe from 1997. Now let me go ahead and sit down and let's go ahead and go into the sneaker profile. Because that beautiful light shining bright on Mr. Wonderful. The skin's looking amazing as always. The smile, always great to smile in front of you beautiful people. Now let's go ahead and go on to this shoe. Sneaker profiles. 275. And I am talking about the Air Jordan the Jumpman Pro from 1997. Look at the original box. Look at that. This is the original box from 1997. You do got that old school Nike right there. On the side it says engineered and built to the exact specifications of the championship athletes around the world. Crazy. Look at that old school tag right there. Just love it. So I purchased this on eBay. I found it. I was having a hell of a time finding this pair. Hell of a time. Let me show you the tag really quick. So look at that. Let me see if I could get a nice clear. So you see that size 11 right there. You see the white, silver, midnight navy, the Jumpman Pro. This is the shoe that I always wanted. $119 price tag right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. $119.99 right there. The tag. Look at that old school tag. So the person I found this, I purchased this on, it was on eBay. Found it on eBay. Had a hell of a time. I always was looking for this shoe. Never was able to find it. Have the champions sport bag that you would get. This is that traditional black plastic that would come in the shoe. So had it all. Size 11. I could not find a size 10.5 to save my life when it came to this one. Especially a good shoe, right? Nothing used or beat to shit. A good shoe. So I had to go this one. This one was used, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. You know, it just brings back so many memories. And I purchased it. Purchased it used. But it was just one of those shoes like I just had to have. I just had to have because it was just one of those shoes that I just wish I had from back in the day. So this is the 1997. This is a used pair, size 11. I actually used to wear this. I haven't worn this shoe in a long time. And it's kind of weird because I shouldn't be ashamed to put this shoe on because I know it's a 1997 shoe. But you know how if I wear this, people are going to be like, oh man, this guy's wearing the Jumpmans. But they don't know, like this is the 1997, the original. And I want to say they don't make this colorway anymore. Whenever they do these Jumpmans, I never see this identical colorway. The original colorways were the bread colorway, right? The all black, the red accents when it comes to that. They actually had the white and black and gold colorway. But this one right here, the white and navy, the midnight navy, this was my favorite out of all of them. This is a shoe that I was like at Champs when I first saw it. And I was like, man, I wish I had this shoe. Mom and Dad, please buy me this, and got the no on that. So when I got this finally in hand, I was just very happy, very excited. I couldn't wait to put this one on, even though it was like while after 97. Very happy to put this one on, and I definitely got to get this one out because it's so old. I'm not even sure if it will hold up if I put it on, but let me show you this beautiful shoe. The shoe that means so much to me because this is probably one of the main shoes that got me into it, got me into like really like wanting to buy Jordans, wanting to buy, up my sneaker game. This is one of the shoes that did it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so when it comes to this one, you have this nice midnight navy right here on the midsole. I just love that. Look at that. It even has, the oxidizing going on. Right here is that beautiful white leather. You definitely have those vibes of the Air Jordan 12 right here with this stitching pattern going on. You could definitely see an Air Jordan 12 when you look at this shoe. You have that beautiful navy Jumpman right there. I just love that. This nice white leather upper, even going through the shoelaces, it's all white leather. You see that nice buckle, the lace loop. It is in silver, just like the Air Jordan 12. You do have that Jumpman right there. You could even see like the yellow glue stains going on right here. The oxidized midnight navy outsole that goes throughout the side, the lateral side. You have this nice right here midsole, the white midsole that matches the lines right here. And then you also have this nice midsole right here with the dots going on right here. Love it. Just classic. I mean, who remembers this shoe? You have that huge loop right here, the Jumpman right here going on. What does it say? I mean, it's been so long since I've seen this, but it does say Jumpman Pro, PR, and then the O's right there. The Jumpman right here in the white stitching, but you have this nice little hit of like synthetic suede right here in navy midsole right here with that circle going on. This is all white leather around, you know, this navy hit. Let's take a look at the medial part. Look at that medial part. So you do got a nice carbon fiber shank plate. I love that. But all that white midsole, and then you do have the white linings to match the stitching right there. The midnight navy outsole or midsole going on towards the toe box, but you can see the oxidizing going on. But look at that beautiful white tumble leather, right, going on throughout the upper part. Right here, this window hit of this stitching, I love it. And then more of that nice leather going on towards the toe box. It is missing the Jumpman right here, so that's what's different about the medial side and the lateral side. Well, the medial side does have this carbon fiber shank plate, but the lateral side doesn't. But it does have that nice navy Jumpman right there. I love that. So let's take a look at the outsole. So completely oxidized, but you do have some carbon fiber hits in the middle part, the circular carbon fiber shank plate right here, the white pod right here, is supposed to be white pod. You have that white Jumpman right there, just like the Air Jordan 12. So you see a lot of the Air Jordan 12 in this shoe, but you do also have, you know, more of the white right here when it comes to the heel part of the outsole. But it is all surrounded in that midnight navy, which is gorgeous to me. Front part, let's take a look at that front part. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that. Midnight navy toe box right here, or midnight navy outsole, right, covering the toe box. All that white. Let's take a look at my favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. Look at that. Love this. Look at that. Gorgeous. You have that nice white leather. You got some perforations right there on the toe box. And then that white leather going around the shoelaces. But then you do have that nylon, that mesh tongue right there. You have the Jumpman, midnight navy circle, gray Jumpman. And then, but you do have a nice little hit when it comes to this little white strip when it comes to the tongue in leather. Midnight navy insole, or I'm sorry, insole, yeah. Midnight navy insole, you see the Jumpman very slightly visible, but it was that painted on Jumpman, probably in white. Midnight navy ankle collar, gorgeous. So, I mean, what do you think about this one? To me, this is just so classic, so iconic for myself, because this is one of those shoes that I was just like, God, always wanted this growing up. Never was able to get it. Finally got it. Size 11 right here. It was actually used pair, so I had to buy a used pair. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. Probably like around like 100 and some. I mean, I probably purchased this back in like maybe like 07, 06 around there. So 97, yeah, probably like 10 years later down the road, I finally was able to pick this up. Like I said, though, used pair, size 11. Love this pair, but do you remember this shoe? I mean, I'm sure a lot of the younger viewers don't. They're probably like, what the hell? What's a Jumpman? I don't even know what a Jumpman is as far as the this goes. But gorgeous shoe. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Okay, so put this one down, but size 11 right here. Beautiful size 11 used pair. Now, all right, so I want to say I probably purchased that one around like 2007-ish. 2007, 2008 used pair. All right, so I always was searching on eBay. Always was searching up and down Jumpman Pro. Probably around like 2010, 2009, 2010, I found a brand new pair, a size 10 and a half. So I was very happy, very excited. I was like, you know, I gotta pick this shoe up because I needed a dead stock pair, not to wear, but just to save. I have my size 11, even though that's a little bit bigger. I have it. I can always wear that one in case I ever want to relive nostalgia. But I have to get a dead stock pair because it was always my dream to have a dead stock pair in my size 10.5, and I was able to find it on eBay. All right, so here we go. Same box, that old school Nike box. Same writing on it, everything's the same. The only thing different is that that size tag on this one. But look at that. Let's see if I could get it. So this one actually says, my other box says $119.99. This one says $120 right there. This one, size Jumpman Pro, white, silver, midnight navy, that beautiful size 10.5. There you go. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Old school right there. All right. So same thing. Black. I haven't seen this shoe in a long. This is the first time I busted out this shoe in a long time. That's why I left that one out and I kept this one in because I wanted to see this. I wanted you to get my reaction. Black plastic right here from back in the day. Oh my God. Takes me back right here. Oh, I'm scared to even see it because it's been so long since I've seen this shoe. But here we go. Let's take a look at this. Oh, gorgeous shoe. Oh my God. It takes me back. Still got some oxidized. I'm gonna go. We'll do the whole review on this shoe though. This is a 10.5, my size, brand new though. Never look at that. Not even laced up. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, this takes me back. Glad to see this one. I mean, it's been so long. Like I mentioned, I never bring out my shoes just to look at them. I always just, once I buy them, I put them away, and if I wear them, that's when I bring them out, or if I do a profile, I bring them out. But I haven't seen this shoe in like a long time. Oh my goodness. So many memories. Glad it's still intact. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So this is that size 10.5. So oxidized, you got that navy. You see the oxidation going on when it comes to that toe box. Or I'm sorry, the midsole. But look at that, all white, beautiful white. I mean, definitely bright. The navy Jumpman, the white midsole. You definitely see a lot of oxidized going on the outsole. See the glue stains right there. Look at that oxidation going on right here. I mean, it still looks beautiful though. I got the Pro. Look at that. Love it. Look at the carbon fiber shank plate, brand new. I could put my hands all over it because it's never been worn. Oxidized going on when it comes to right here. You do see a little bit of glue stains. Let's see that front part. Look at that oxidized going on. But look at that pure white tongue. We'll go into that. Look at that. Gorgeous though. Never been worn. A lot of oxidation, carbon fibers going on those circles. Let's see that front part. Look at that. Let's see look at that. Beautiful though. Look at that. Nice white nylon tongue. Jumpman right there. Oh, look at that gorgeous ankle collar. Nice insole. Look at that bright white Jumpman inside the insole. It's just gorgeous. Now let's take a look at these together. All right, look at that. So size 11, size 10.5 right here. See if you can even tell. You can't really tell because the light's so bright. But look at this beautiful shoe. You can tell right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Oh man, this takes me back right here. Definitely takes me back. Love this shoe. I mean, I'm glad to bring this out. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen this shoe in hand. I'm just so happy that I was able to purchase this after all these years later. I found a dead stock pair. I even forgot to show you that. So you do have a little plastic piece right here and it does say Jumpman right there. Nice little detail. I never noticed that until right now. I didn't notice it on this one right here. See, this one has it too. So crazy. Blast from the past. Just like when you see one of those old girlfriends, right? When you guys ended things off in the right way, you're just like, wow, so many memories, so many good memories about her or that relationship, so many good memories about this shoe right here. I just love this shoe. I mean, who knows when I'm going to bring it out again, but beautiful sneaker profile right here. The Jumpman Pro from '97 right here. The first shoe to get released by the Jordan brand that wasn't an actual Air Jordan 12 or 13 or whatever. This was the first shoe, so this was basically what started it off, pretty much. Great shoe, though. What do you think about that? I brought you a used pair, a size 11, and I brought you a DS pair that I was finally able to secure with my hands, since, you know, I was not able to purchase it from back in 97. Just so happy with that. Beautiful way to end this. Sneaker Profiles 275. That shoe brings me so much joy when it comes to that shoe, because I was able to finally get it in my hands after all these years. 1997, relive my memories when I look at that shoe, relive like all those, you know, those days of pleading to my parents, buy me that shoe, and just never got it. So great time, though. Great time to be a kid. I gotta go and enjoy my time with this beautiful lady. And just like how I always say, you know, perfect way to wrap up this Sneaker Profiles 275 with just some nostalgia in front of my beautiful eyes. But I got you beautiful people out there. I know you have your shoes that you just always saw, always wanted when they first came out, and I'm sure you guys got them later on, the fellas and those beautiful ladies. And you know what, just like I know when at the end of this night with this beautiful lady that's waiting for me out there, after we're done having dinner, after we're done watching a movie, after we're done enjoying the comfort of each other, she's going to whisper in my ear, like they always do, "Mr. Wonderful Floyd, oh baby, you are too damn